Hello there, everyone, and welcome back to another Warframe video. I just wanted to make another quick one. The reason for this video is I was asked a very important question today by a close friend of mine, also newbie 10-0, mind you, the Warlock first. Shout out to him. Now, the question he posed to me today: how do you efficiently farm Forma? Now, for what Forma actually is, it is a very valuable resource that is used in a number of different ways. One way is through crafting weapons and sometimes other gear. Another...
Tenno, a new alert has begun. It will be marked on navigation.
Lotus, I swear. Okay. The other is...
Ordis has been counting stars, operator. All accounted for.
My god, is everyone interrupting me today? I'm gonna turn off your voices. Well, another way of using Forma is through polarizing. Once your weapon hits max, you can put a Forma on it, and it will allow you to put a polarity on the weapon or change it. That's an entirely different process, and that's more of the topic of modding your Warframe and
operator.
weapons.
Please return covered in blood. Safe and sound.
I love you, Ordis. I will turn you off if I must. Alrighty. And the last one, and this is the biggie. The use of Forma to build clan rooms. And this was his problem for which he posed this question to me. Because each room in a clan requires at least a Forma, and there's a lot of components to a clan. So, that more or less sums up what Forma is used for. Now, the process of actually getting it. The first way of doing that would have to be getting blueprints from relics. A majority of relics have Forma blueprints as drops. The sad thing is, it's not like the old void key system where if you were to go into the void, you'd be able to get pre-built Forma. More or less, the process of building Forma requires neural sensors, I think gallium, and an Orokin cell. Very resource heavy. So, and it also takes at least 24 hours. So, that's the more or less long process of doing it. The other way you can do it is from, I believe it's still a thing.
You must be feeling guilty. Need to atone. I'll oblige. Let my gavel wring justice off your thin tin skull.
Oh, you lovely man, Tile Rigor. Okay, the second way of getting it is more or less through a rare reward from sorties. Now, sorties are more or less high-level missions that are refreshed every single day. And this is not really a way that is recommended for new players because it goes from 50 to 100. But that's another way of getting it. I was testing, but I don't think this is possible. Don't quote me on these rumors, but I heard that through all 3 Orokin caches from sabotages on either Streebog or Marduk, I would recommend Streebog because it's a lower level, and all you have to deal with is the Grenier Twins, and Lynx is a pain in the arse. But yeah, I recommend Streebog. So if you're really good at finding Orokin caches, it might drop from there. I'm not positive on that. If not, then it's also a good way of farming Endo and the stance mod for Gunblade's Bullet Dance. And the last way is through rare or broken containers. Now these have a rare chance of spawning in either missions in the Orokin Derelict or missions in the Void. But these are highly unreliable farming locations, because you have to go around and look for them. And they're not always guaranteed to spawn on missions you go on. And they're always in very well hidden places. But another spot is Lua. Lua has more or less trial rooms. One of these rooms requires it has a bit of a memory game, and if you can successfully complete this, you will get a rare container. But it's not like the rare containers that you get in the Derelict or the Void. This one has a reduced reward pool, in that it'll net you a little bit extra credits than usual, and the off chance of a Forma. It doesn't have the added credit or affinity boosters, and the Forma drop is not always guaranteed, but it has happened to me. That's really the only other way of doing it. Another way of actually getting the blueprints is through alerts or through invasions. But again, those don't always pop up. So sadly, with the old Void Key system gone, there's not really a good way of farming already built Forma. Sadly enough. But I hope this efficiently answered any questions. So, with that out of the way, people of the internet, I am Rageman, your lovely informant, and I bid you all farewell.